Burton multi-tool is something I always take with me on the mountain. I keep it in my backpack. I take it on all my trips. I love this tool because it's going to allow you to easily tweak or adjust your snowboard bindings on the fly. It also has this end cap on it. It's going to help preventing you from getting poked if you are to land on it in a crash. It keeps it comfortably and safely stashed wherever you need it. Next, I would say these snowboard sleeves. I love these snowboard sleeves because you have two different models, one that can cover the entire board and one that will cover your snowboard but you can leave the bindings on. I use these on every one of my snowboard trips just to add an extra layer of protection to my snowboard. That way I know it's going to protect my top sheet, help add an extra layer of protection on my edges. I also sometimes use these just on day trips just to be able to know that my snowboard's going to have that extra layer of protection on it to keep it from getting scratched. This Dakine snowboard lock is something I've had since I first started snowboarding. I love it because it's really small, portable, you can throw it in your backpack, and unfortunately snowboard theft is a problem on the mountain. This works great. I've locked up multiple snowboards with this at a time, many times. It's retractable and just works really well. It's going to just help give you that extra peace of mind if you do have to leave your snowboard on the snowboard rack for a second, that it's going to be there when you come back. Ski and snowboard socks. You can never have too many socks. I recently just picked up this new pair of merino wool socks from Outdoor Master. The great thing about this is for the price, you get a 2-pack and it's a great value. Merino wool is a great material to use on your ski socks because it's going to help your feet be able to regulate their temperature and their moisture better, as well as it's antimicrobial, which means it's naturally odor resistant, so it's going to help your feet and your boots keep smelling fresh and prevent them from getting stinky. Next up is this Burton hood. I take it on every single snowboard trip. I keep it in my backpack because weather can be super variable on the mountain. It just helps do a great job of blocking the wind off of your face. It has an over the helmet fit, so you can easily throw it on and take it off when you're on the mountain, whether you're up on the top and you need it and then you come down low and you don't. I love it because you can just throw it on and add that extra layer of protection on your head from the elements. I used this last snowboard season at Winter Park when we had a crazy deep powder day, but the wind chills were -30, and this just helped to keep my head and face nice and warm. This is something I always have with me any big ski resort we go to. Next, I have these winter gloves from Outdoor Master. Now, I just picked these up, but they are waterproof. They're really comfortable. They have a pocket on the back where you can put your credit card or your ski pass, whatever you need, and they're also touchscreen sensitive. The main perk to these is that they come in at a really great price, and they're going to help keep your hands warm and nice and dry on the mountain. Now, if you're on a slightly higher budget, I love these VO gloves. I've had these for several snowboard seasons now. They've held up really well. They are the ultimate zipper glove, so you don't have to take your glove off on the lift. You can simply unzip it, fold it down, have it out of the way. Then when you need it, put it back on and zip it nice and tight. These have kept my hands super warm on all conditions. I never have to wear a glove liner with these, and they also stay dry. The other great thing is, at the end of the day, when they do get kind of sweaty, you can put them on a vent or near the fireplace and you can unzip them, and it's going to help them dry out even faster so that they're ready for your next day of shredding. Easily the best snowboard glove I have ever used. If you've got small children in your family or ski or snowboard party, the Reindeer Happy Valley Kids Snowboard Helmet Bundle from Outdoor Master is a great value. It's got a super comfortable kids helmet. It comes in a lot of fun designs. It's also going to come with a pair of goggles. It's a great value for any young skier or snowboarder shredder out there to help keep them comfortable and, most importantly, safe on the mountain. Now, if you're looking for a helmet for an adult or a bigger skier or snowboarder, the Outdoor Master Elk and Diamond Snow helmets are my two favorite ski or snowboard helmets that I use. The Diamond Snow is their more premium model. It's got a little bit more ventilation. It also has vents that you can open and close, but the Elk model is also really comfortable, and it's one I ran all last season. It's got a slightly lower profile. It comes in at a more budget-friendly price, but either one of these is going to serve you really well. They are both super comfortable and super safe helmets. I love both of them and use them pretty much interchangeably now. I think the Elk pairs a little bit better with the Outdoor Master Falcon goggles, and the Diamond Snow pairs better with, say, the Ultra or the Pro Outdoor Master goggles. Which is the next thing on this stocking stuffer list is goggles. Now, the Outdoor Master Pros are the cheapest goggles in this lineup, but they still pack an insane value, an insanely high quality goggle at a much more budget-friendly price. Then on the high-end spectrum, the Ultras and the Falcon are the two high-end goggles that I use. One is spherical, one's cylindrical, so it depends on which style you're going after, but both are going to feature the Zeiss lenses. With the Zeiss lens, you're going to get unmatched clarity and contrast, super wide fields of view with both of these goggles. They're really comfortable, they do a great job with anti-fog, and they both just look really sick. These are easily my two favorite pairs of goggles that I've ever ran. I'm running them both this snowboard season, so depending on which style you're after, you've got the Ultras or the Falcons. I definitely recommend the goggles with the Zeiss lenses. It is an absolute game changer. These also both do pack a great value. You're gonna get a highlight lens, a low light lens. The goggles feature magnetic lenses, but they're super sticky. I've crashed many times and neither one of them has ever fallen off of my face. And it makes it for great easy lens changes on the go. Next on this list, I have a boot bag, which I'm really excited about. The thing I love about this is now I think I'm gonna be able to throw all of my snowboard gear into this bag, have it ready to go, and when I go out to my car, I have it all in one spot. I can just grab my snowboard in this bag and I'm gonna be ready to shred. In years past, if I'm packing up my car, I was making lots of trips in and out or taking multiple bags. Now I can just grab my snowboard, grab this bag, and I'm gonna be ready to go. I can fit all my snowboard gear for a day of shredding on the mountain in this one bag. Now, if you're taking a bigger trip, you're gonna want a full-size snowboard bag. Outdoor Master has a really affordable snowboard bag. The thing that's great about this model is it's gonna help protect the tips of your skis or snowboards. It has a hard shell case on the ends of it. Or again, if you have a slightly higher budget, this Burton snowboard bag is one that I've been using for years. It's held up really well, and the great thing to this one is it does have wheels, which makes travel through airport a whole lot easier. I've been running Insta360 cameras since 2021, and in my opinion, there's no better action camera on the market across their entire camera lineup. Insane battery life that even in the cold outperforms any action camera I've ever used. Excellent image quality from each of their cameras, and their app functionality is just miles ahead of any other action camera out there. The Insta360 X4 is my main workhorse and my most used action camera by far. It is truly the ultimate 360 camera capturing ultra stable 8K 360 video. It is the highest quality 360 camera on the market. If you're a solo filmer like me, this camera is a must-have. It gives you a crazy wide field of view, the invisible selfie stick shot so it can look like you have a filmer, and it can still capture epic slow-mo shots. Not to mention, where it is a 360 camera, it's going to capture everything. So you never have to worry about missing a shot. You can easily capture shots of all your friends as well as yourself and never miss a moment, and reframe it all in post, using the same shot time and time again to capture every angle. This is truly the most versatile action camera out there, and it's like having an entire film studio in your pocket. Right now, if you use my link, you'll also get a free snow bundle with your purchase of an Insta360 X4, which is a $50 value. It's going to include a chest mount, a helmet mount, and a unicorn mount, as well as you're going to get a free selfie stick, which is literally everything I use on the mountain with this camera. The Insta360 X4 is my main camera, but I also use the Insta360 Ace Pro on the mountain, which is the ultimate single lens action camera. It blows every single lens action camera out of the water across the board, giving you ultra high quality shots all the way up to 8K video, regardless of the light condition and light scenario. This is going to be the best performing single lens action camera you can have. I was one that had sworn once I started using a 360 camera, I was never going to go back to a single lens action camera, and the Insta360 Ace Pro completely changed my opinion on that. Now, with an action camera, you can never have enough SD cards. There's great sales on SD cards around the holidays, and with cameras shooting in super high quality 4K, 8K video these days, you can never have too many SD cards, so any skier or snowboarder is going to appreciate getting some SD cards in their stocking this year. These Burton Gore-Tex Reserve bibs. I wanted to add these on the list because I get so many questions about my pants every time I post a video. These have been insanely comfortable. They are the ultimate ski or snowboard pants that I've ever used. They've kept me warm and dry in -30 temperatures many times, and even on the deepest of powder days, I've never gotten wet, and they just held up really well. This is going to be my 3rd season running them with no plans of changing them in the future. They've got tons of pocket for storage. The whole crotch can unzip to vent on warmer days. By themselves, they're comfortable, and then once it gets cold, you can easily stack layers underneath these. I use these all the time, and once I switch to them, it's hard for me to want to wear anything else. These are an insanely comfortable, great value, and just overall held up and been really durable snowboard bib. Also, I recommend looking at all the colors available because sometimes certain colors run much better deals than other ones. That's when I picked these up. I got them for a super cheap price compared to the other colors because nobody wanted them. And what I think is interesting now is people all the time ask me where I got this specific color and they want to check them out. Now, if you've been really good this year and Santa Claus is coming to town, I also highly recommend the Clue snowboard bindings. They are the ultimate hybrid step-in snowboard binding. You've got the straps when you need them on super deep powder days, but then you also have the step-in feature that you can use the rest of the time. I absolutely love these snowboard bindings. This will be my 3rd year running the Clue snowboard bindings. I've taken them everywhere: Colorado, Wyoming, Oregon, Utah, you name it. Super deep powder days, -20, -30 days, and they've always performed phenomenally for me. I've had nothing but great things to say about them, and they're just a breeze to use. I love coming off the chairlift, clicking in, and riding away. What ski or snowboard item are you asking for from Santa this year? I hope this gave you a good idea, plenty of gift things to check out for any skier or snowboarders in your life. If you have any questions about any of these items or you're looking for the promo codes, definitely hit me down below. I'll have all of this linked in the comments as well as the description. Thank you guys so much for checking this video out. I hope you found the perfect gift you're looking for, and just thank you for taking the time to watch this. Hope you guys are having an excellent ski or snowboard season. Happy holidays, and we'll see you in the next one soon.